When a patient came to us, into the clinic, in our university clinic, and he came with the sentence, "I am not restorable. That's what my home dentist says. I cannot be restored." And we asked him why, what's the situation with you? He brought all his x-rays, he brought all his data that he had, and it was a patient, a male patient in his early 80s. And he has had implants, the first one positioned already in the 1980s. So he was one of the first patients ever to get implants. And some of the implants he had were even razor blade implants, like one of the very first designs that we had, two in the lower jaw, in the posterior region. And he was one of those patients, whenever one of his natural teeth failed, he got an implant in the gap. And another one, and another one, and another one, and another one. And you can imagine what the situation looked like. But due to the fact that the implants he got were not done by the same dentists, and that over time we noticed the ongoing research and the changes in the designs and also the changes in the brands, he had multiple brands, multiple implants in his lower jaw. So for us, we had the situation that now all his natural teeth failed, but the implants, they were old, but they were still in good conditions. And we had to rehabilitate him with a new framework, with a new prosthesis in the lower jaw. And yeah, therefore, I checked all his implants, all his brands that he had, and went to my dental technician and asked him, "Do you have an idea? How can we solve this?" And this was the first time when I heard, "Yes, I think we can solve this. We have to turn to Medentika." And with Medentika, we found a solution to restore multiple different brands of implants with one nice framework. For the patient, we had abutments chosen then and zirconium dioxide framework on top. On those two razor blades implants, we had them cement retained, and the other ones were screw retained. And it was a little bit out of the box, a little bit unconventional, but in the end the patient was happy with his restoration, because earlier they said to him, "You cannot be restored," but we managed to do it. The patient, of course, he was above all relieved. He was relieved that we could solve his case. He was relieved that he had a well-fitting, good-looking and well-functioning prosthesis, because in his mind he thought that maybe he had to have a removable prosthesis, but that was not the case.